If you are over 50 and just getting serious about investing, let me say this first. You're not too late. And yeah, I know I say this a lot, and this is not to make you feel good. It's the truth. The only thing is that you do need a different strategy. The advice given to someone in their 20s does not apply to you anymore. You don't have 30 years, you don't have 40 years to wait it out. What you have, however, is experience. You have higher earning potential and you have clarity about what really matters. This is not the season for risky experiments. It's the season for intentional moves. So what are those things you need to know? Number one, you have to get clear on your runway. How many working years do you realistically have? Is it 10, 15, maybe 20? That number matters because investing after 50 is about balancing growth with protection. This is what I call capital preservation. You want to grow, but you also have to preserve your capital. And this is primarily, growth is important because inflation doesn't retire. So you need a balance. You need a diversified portfolio, low cost fund, steady contribution, and a clear asset allocation that lets you sleep at night. You are not going to be chasing the next big thing now. It's too late. For now, it's about consistency, it's about risk management. And some questions I get asked a lot is, oh, Debola, what stocks should I be investing in? There isn't one universal formula. If retirement is 10 to 15 years away, a starting point could be around 60 or 70% in equities and 30 to 40% in bonds. Bonds are less volatile. This allocation gives your money time to grow while also managing volatility. If you're closer, say you have 5 to 10 years before retirement, you have to shift towards 50 to 60% in equity and then put a balancing fund. The closer you are to start drawing from your retirement fund, the more stability you need. There is a simple rule of thumb that you can use as a rough guide to know the percentage of equity exposure you should have. This is always 110 minus your age. So if you're 50 years, your equity exposure is generally said to be at 60%. This is a very rough guide, and this should not replace your own personal strategy. Your income sources, your risk tolerance, your health, your retirement goals, all this play a role. After 50, your goal isn't to chase high returns. It is building a diversified, low-cost portfolio that grows steadily against any major downturns and allows you to sleep at night. You don't want to panic. Number two, you need to be clear on your freedom number. This is your retirement fund, basically. It's the amount of money you need to live decent after retirement. The simple calculation is to take the estimated annual expenses, and you multiply this by 25. It's a very rough calculation, back of the envelope calculation. I have a retirement, calculator that you can use. It's free, detailed, If you come into retirement, I'll send this to you. This retirement calculator would also show you how close or far you are away from that your freedom number. For example, if your freedom number is, say, I want to have £1 million that I can start drawing from when I am 65. Let me show you what the table looks like. This table shows you how much you need to put away every month to get to that number. If you have 15 years to retirement and you want, say, £1 million at that time, at an annual average return of 8%, which is the average annual return of S&P 500, you will need 2,890 per month. And yeah, don't let that number scare you. You can adjust the freedom number from £1 million to reflect your own number. And then you see how much you need to put away monthly. And this is also assuming that you're starting at zero, that you do not have any other pension money anywhere. Some people are not starting from zero. They have pension fund. So this table basically just shows you how much you need to put away on a monthly basis, assuming you don't have anything. It also shows you the importance of starting early, But like I always say, don't worry about when you're starting. The good thing is that you are starting. What matters most now at this age is intentionality. So now let's get to the third one. Maximize tax advantaged accounts. In the UK, that means using your pension allowance strategically. You can contribute in the UK up to £60,000 per year in your pension. And if you haven't used your full allowance in the past 3 years, in the past 3 tax years, you may be able to carry it forward. It means you're 50, which for some people is their highest earning decade, it can also be your catch-up decade. And there's also, that tax relief that comes with this. Every contribution you make gets boosted. If you're a basic rate taxpayer, you receive 20%. If you're a higher rate taxpayer, you can even claim more. And no, this is not small. This is the government effectively joining in investing or supporting or co-investing with you to prepare for retirement. And I always say, if your income has increased, direct a proportion of that pay rise or bonus into your pension before lifestyle inflation swallows it. This helps your fund, this helps you achieve that freedom number quicker. Okay, to the next point. You have to strengthen your cash flow. You see, after 50, investing alone is not enough. Income is critical. How do you sustain or increase your income? Can you extend your career by a few years? Can you upskill? Can you consult? You've built experience over the years. Can you build a side hustle? Can you build a business? Even 5 extra years of earning and investing can significantly reduce the pressure on your portfolio. Retirement is not just about how much you have. It's also about how long your money needs to last. And finally, you might need to adjust the retirement picture in your mind. Retirement doesn't have to mean stopping completely at 60 or 65. It might mean part-time work. It might mean flexible income. It might mean you just slowing down a little bit and then your investments cushion the rest. It's about having options. It's not about age. If you're starting after 50, don't regret anything. Just focus on the levers that you can still pull, because there are levers you can still pull. 10 to 15 years of focused action can completely rewrite your financial future. If you are 40 plus and you're thinking, I need to start building that clarity, that retirement clarity, I need to start my investment journey, I need to build wealth, then check out Wealth Quarters. I'll put the link in the description. It doesn't matter if you're starting at zero. This is a coaching program and community that is set aside for immigrants above 40 who are ready to take charge of their financial future and who want to be handheld through the process of building wealth. It is never too late. And if you're still thinking, you can figure it out on your own, then you should see my next video and see how some of us are making sense of our finance journey, leveraging each other's strength. And I'll see you in that video.